Purdue University, West Lafayette, Indiana, January 1980. The annual Ag Alumni Fish Fry, a high-spirited ending to the serious Farm Science Days meetings, is held in the University Armory. Riverboat is the theme for this event. Visitors include former Secretary of Agriculture Earl Butz, Senator Richard Lugar, and Governor Otis Bowen. Purdue University President Arthur Hanson comes in the role of Mark Twain. A number of skits are aimed at Richard Coles in recognition of his retirement as Dean of Agriculture. Football coach Jim Young, a belly dancer, and others win honorary dean hats from Executive Vice President and Provost Felix Haas. John Ryan is singled out for treatment for a special sin at Purdue, being president of Indiana University. Chris Clark, known as Dow Jones, is elected president of the Purdue Student Association after running on a unique platform that includes moving the campus to Florida, where it's warmer, turning the Hall of Music into the world's largest disco, and painting the smokestack bright green. The PSA work continues with a chuckle. The Purdue hockey team has one home match during the season. Toledo is the opponent at the recreational gymnasium rink on a cold day. A demonstration by the Purdue women's volleyball team during a basketball halftime helps promote Purdue's newest revenue sport to potential fans. In the fall, the volleyball team wins a second consecutive Big Ten title and other honors. Powerlifting is a relatively new sport for American women. The Purdue women's powerlifting team wins their second straight title at the National AAU Championship in Culver City, California. The Purdue Club, with 19 members, has the largest number of women powerlifters on one team in the United States. The event is broadcast on network television. Purdue women compete in a variety of sports, including swimming, basketball, track, tennis, and crew. Purdue men continue to compete in a variety of sports, including lacrosse, and baseball. For Purdue basketball fans, the year marks the start of a new era. Coach Lee Rose resigned after the Boilermakers won third place in the NCAA and took third place in the Big Ten. On April 11th, Purdue Athletic Director George King announces that Gene Cady is Purdue's new basketball coach.
The new head coach of basketball at Purdue University, Coach Gene Cady. Coach.
I love basketball. This is a great institution, and it's an honor to be here. And from that, I'll let you fire away.
The 10th Annual Day for Women attracts about 320 alumni and friends of the university to a program designed to appeal to a variety of interests. The overall program was planned and sponsored by the Purdue Alumni Association. The annual spring rally is held near Tower Acres. A crowd gathers outside the Purdue Memorial Union, hoping to see Governor Ronald Reagan during a campaign visit to Greater Lafayette. He's scheduled to make the keynote address for the annual Tippecanoe County Lincoln Day dinner. Purdue alumni return to the campus for the Gala Week class reunions and events planned in their honor. The classes of 1930 and 1955 celebrate their golden and silver anniversaries. The traditional class parade takes place. Spring weather arrives. Mall activities include a recognition of Earth Day and a desire for sunshine and fresh air. Before long, it's time for that final exam in chemistry. More than 6,500 candidates for degrees are eligible to participate in Purdue University's commencement ceremonies in May. Construction of new buildings will help meet the needs of students and staff. The groundbreaking ceremony for the Agricultural Research Building just south of Entomology Hall is held July 1st. Groundbreaking ceremonies for a multi-purpose athletic facility located north of Mackey Arena are held in November. Construction on a new library addition between Stewart Center and State Street begins with the placement of street barricades in April. The structure will provide an undergraduate study area and storage for more than 1 million books. A national soil erosion laboratory is being constructed on the South Campus near the Printing Services Building. The construction is being funded by the federal government and is scheduled for completion in 1981. Construction of an addition to the recreational gymnasium has to be cut back due to rising costs. Only 8 of 16 planned racquetball courts are going into the addition on the southeast corner of the building, and only 3 of 6 planned basketball courts on the north end of the complex are scheduled for completion in 1981. By the end of the year, staff members are moving into the new psychology building located south of the Elliott Hall of Music on the site of the former Pierce Conservatory. The former Stanley Coulter Annex, known as SCAX, is renamed Pierce Hall. During the year, 5 veteran administrators are designated as vice presidents. Robert A. Greencorn is vice president and associate provost, and vice president for programs for the Purdue Research Foundation. Strother Arnott is vice president for research and dean of the graduate school. Donald R. Brown is vice president and dean of academic services. Walter W. Wade is vice president for physical facilities. Charles B. Wise is vice president for business services and assistant treasurer. There are other administrative changes during the year. Bernard J. Liska becomes dean of the School of Agriculture. Linnell E. Geddes is the new head of the School of Nursing. She succeeds Helen R. Johnson, the first head of the Purdue nursing program. Henry T. Yang becomes head of the School of Aeronautics and Astronautics. Winfred M. Phillips is the new head of the School of Mechanical Engineering. Barbara J. Cook is named Dean of Students. She succeeds Beverly Stone, the former Dean of Women, who became the first Dean of Students. Betty J. Sudarth becomes the university's new registrar. She succeeds Nelson M. Parkhurst, who's been in the registrar's office for 34 years. In the fall semester, the university has an unexpected record enrollment of 32,366 students on the West Lafayette campus. With restrictions placed on non-resident applicants in the schools of engineering, management, and technology, the enrollment for the fall had been expected to drop. Enrollment fees are increased. Total fees become $504 per semester for Indiana residents and $1,300 per semester for non-residents. A shortage of housing for students continues. About 14,000 students live off campus. Private development of apartments near the campus is being encouraged. Because of increasing costs, rates for residence halls, graduate houses, and apartment rental are increased. Financial aid plays an important role for an increasing number of students and their families. In the fall, football season arrives. Purdue Pete presents a new face to the crowd. During the Michigan State game, senior Mark Herman breaks the NCAA record for career passing yardage. He presents the ball to Coach Jim Young. Homecoming weekend arrives and attracts alumni for the Minnesota game. Homecoming displays go up. Band practice draws a crowd. former band members return to play in the Purdue All-American Alumni Band. Lynn Nolan becomes homecoming queen. The 1955 football team returns for homecoming. Before the Big Ten season ends, it's necessary to beat Indiana University. Mark Herman passes to Steve Bryant. And Dave Young. Purdue wins, and the team is selected to play in the Memphis, Tennessee Liberty Bowl. Plans for the trip, accommodations, and activities are made. As the new basketball season gets underway, Coach Gene Cady and members of the team meet some of the fans. In December, a conference takes place to mark the 10th anniversary of the Black Cultural Center and to serve as the first Black alumni reunion at the university. Individuals who helped the center are recognized in one program, and there's a commemorative luncheon as part of the two-day conference. And while meetings take place, students are working in a crowded library, and they're working on problems in the Stewart Computer Center. Students may visit the Independent Study Center and watch a videotape assignment. In the School of Industrial Engineering, a robot is used for research projects. Students and visitors come to see the robot and see applications for the sophisticated machine. In the School of Nursing, a student perfects her technique with an ophthalmoscope while learning to make a physical assessment. Theater students work hard in a stage movement class that teaches body control through laboratory exercises. In addition to classes, students enjoy activities. They work on picture layouts for the school yearbook, The Debris, or they may gather, write, and edit news for the school newspaper, The Exponent. And as final exam week approaches, students are in the Purdue Christmas Show, produced by William Luman and the Purdue Musical Organization. The semester ends and students leave for their vacations. The football team visits the Liberty Bowl in Memphis, attends events, has pictures taken, and beats Missouri, while Purdue fans attend or watch the game on national TV. As another year draws to a close, students, faculty, staff, and alumni join in their determination to support the resources that make Purdue a great university.